So for the past several months, I've been living in this 7x10 cargo trailer camper conversion. And in today's video, we're braving the southern Utah heat. I'm dying. Now, if you saw my latest video, you know that I recently migrated up to Montana. Let's go back down south to a few weeks ago when I was spending most of my days in the 100-degree heat. I just finished teaching and my computer's about to explode. It's so hot. Now I work from home, I teach private music lessons. My studio is in my trailer, so I have to be in my trailer in order to do my job. And also this morning I poured coffee and the little creamers were like curdled. That is how hot it gets in here. Now, since I started van life, I've just been following the sun across the United States. I don't have AC, I don't have heat, I don't have plumbing. So why would I stay in Utah when it's over 100 degrees? Well, I started dating somebody, and dating in van life is interesting. It's interesting because if I meet someone and want to explore a relationship with them, I'm going to have to stay in the area they're at, unless they can travel to me all the time, which probably is not that doable. Not only is the heat uncomfortable and hard to work in, but is also ruining my trailer. All right, so my ceiling keeps falling down. I think because it's so hot, it's getting like up into the high 90s, and this stuff is no longer sticking. So I think I'm going to just I'm gonna just super glue the Velcro part and see if that works. There's just not much holding these things up. It's literally the edge over here and edge over here. So a lot of you suggested gluing on my ceiling tiles, so I took your advice and went and got some Gorilla Glue, and we are fixing these ceiling tiles. So I think this is not going to work. It takes 2 hours to dry. I should have read the packaging. Do you guys see how there's just nothing for this to hold on to? It's attached to literally just that little piece. Maybe I'll go get my AC unit. Oh, this portable zero breeze AC unit? More on this bad boy later in the video. Can actually stay stuck because I think it's just losing its stick because it gets to like 100 degrees. Hashtag van life. So the Gorilla Glue didn't end up working, but what did work was some nail glue. Literally the glue I used to put on my fake nails. It's just glorified super glue, basically is what it is, but it ended up working. My ceiling tiles are permanently fixed. Hallelujah. Now, it's been increasingly difficult to do my job because not only do I teach private music lessons, but I also make custom crochet pieces. This is the Caitlin crop top. Thanks, Caitlin, for your design. Since it's summertime, I've been making a bunch of triangle tops as well as my boho fringy tops. I have a bunch of bralettes, fringe-tastic shawls. I'm also designing some winter items. I'm finishing these soon, but if you're interested in any of the summer looks, hit me up in an email or on Instagram messages and we shall coordinate some crochet pieces. Okay, back to it being blistering hot in St. George, Utah. It's so sticky. I'm not wearing any pants. That is how hot it is. I cannot simultaneously crochet and swamp ass. I can do one or the other, but not both at the same time. I'm not that good at multitasking. It's too hot. So I ended up doing my crochet in places such as grocery stores and coffee shops like a big weirdo. And then there was that weekend where I drove about an hour north to Cedar City just to get a little relief from the heat. Hello, Cedar City. It was still hot in Cedar City, but it was like 85 degrees instead of 105 degrees. So got all my crochet done. Interested in a shawl / fringy scarf, let me know. It can also be worn like so. This one I'm just experimenting with. But I got the pattern down and there's all sorts of colors. I'll show you. We've got all of these and all of those. I'm making a baby pink one. I've got a bright orange summery one. I have a purple one already made. I've got a multicolored 70s vibe. A blue one already made. This one's giving me ocean and beachy vibes. Oh, So nice in the summer. Let me just wrap up and watch the sunset with you. Or I have more muted and solid color ones. I'm making this elephant gray color right now. I'm about to add on the fringe. So whatever color you like, really, we can do it up. I think this one will look really pretty with fringe. It's a nice summer wrap or a winter scarf sort of thing. Keep your neck warm. Really loving these lately, but it's a little airy and breathable, but it's got a nice design. We have the green, which I was the least excited to make because I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it, but it ended up being one of my favorites. So if you're interested in a shawl, I just do custom orders. These ones are already made, so I can ship them out right away if you like one of these colors. I also have a pink one. Ow, it just hit my head so hard. Did you hear that? This is the yarn I used for that one. So it's pink and actually grayish and purple, and ow. Oh, one more piece to show you guys. I'm fully aware that the majority of you don't care about my crochet art, but I'm gonna show you one more piece. This is another design I'm working on. Have not perfected it, but it's just a granny stitch poncho. Goes on like so. I'm experimenting with different colors, definitely putting fringe all the way around, and I might add a hood. It's so fun for me coming up with different designs. So just experimenting. So keep that in mind. Let me know if you like the poncho. I'll make a bunch more options and we can talk about purchasing if you're interested. Okay, that is my crochet spiel. Anywho, let's get back to the video. As much of a pain as the heat has been, there is one benefit to having a lot of sunshine, and that is I have more than enough solar power to last me all day, every day. I used to just place my solar panels on the ground, but I've been hooking them up to my Suburban. I got some little clamps and rubber bands and fastened them to the top of the Suburban, and then I can feed the cable through the window and keep my Suburban locked, and then go into a coffee shop and edit. I was so proud of my new solar contraption that I decided to see if we could mobilize it. I'm just driving to the gym real quick. It's not that far, but I'm gonna go up to like 40 miles per hour and just check solar panels, see if they stay on the roof. It actually worked that day. I was able to make it all the way to the gym, solar panels intact. How we doing back there? I tried it again the next day and the wind blew them off my car, broke the rubber band, and caused a little bit of a traffic issue. So it's an imperfect system. I also went on a cruise lately, so my fridge died while I was on the cruise. So I don't have a fridge at the moment. I have to clean it out. Now, this isn't the first time that my fridge has died because I've run out of Jackery power. My groceries have gotten spoiled before, but this is the first time it's happened in 110-degree heat. I was only gone for 5 days and all my groceries had molded and spoiled, and it was leaking all over my Suburban. It was absolutely disgusting. So yes, the heat is not my favorite thing. Even though I have my air conditioning unit in the trailer, my Suburban still gets up to probably 120 degrees a day. Not ideal. Note to self, always empty and clean the fridge before going out of town. It was a last minute thing. I learned my lesson. So the fridge was a situation, working from the trailer was a situation, but also it's so hot. In fact, I tried to open this kombucha a literal 10 times in my car, but it's too hot and it like tried to explode every time. I didn't shake it up. I think it was just the heat. And I finally had to just go outside and just open it and it blasted all over me. And this is how much is left after it exploded, but warm kombucha. I am sweating my little petunias off. I just did a deep clean in my trailer all day. 98 degrees is the high today. And it's a bit too hot to not have air conditioning. I finally got an air conditioner unit in the mail. I'll show it to you guys in a few. I have to charge it up, but it can run for 6 hours off the battery, and I'm so excited. I'm so sticky. Heading to the gym to shower. I can't wait just to like not be a sweaty hot mess all day, every day. Charging these, I need to go charge an air conditioning unit now. And I need to clean out my fridge and buy new groceries. And I need a nap just thinking about it. I've just been cleaning in the 90 degrees. I'll be much more chipper after a shower. I'm all gymmed and showered up, and I would love to stay this freshy for the rest of the day. So I'm gonna hook up my new portable AC unit. Thank you so much, Zero Breeze, for sending this to me. We're gonna give it a go today. It is right now 95 degrees outside. So if we can even get down to 85 degrees, I will be happy. It's pretty small, very portable. It fits right on my counter over there. And probably my favorite thing about it is it comes with this chargeable battery pack. So you just slide the AC unit on top, and apparently it runs for about 6 hours off of this. Yesterday I charged this in the coffee shop while I was getting some work done, and I didn't quite get a full charge, but good news, I can charge it up with my solar power station. So got a full charge on this thing and I'm freaking sweaty. So let's give it a go. Now in an ideal world, you would drill 2 holes in the side of your rig. There's an air intake and an air outtake, and you want your rig sealed as much as possible. So I'm gonna close this door eventually, but let's just get this thing set up. It slides in and clicks, super easy. We're gonna connect the AC unit to the battery. Easy peasy. There is a draining tube for any moisture that's coming out of the unit. This will run outside, obviously. We have 1 tube sucking in air, 1 tube blowing out air. Remember, heat rises, so the one blowing air out is going to go on top, and this hooks up really easy. I'll show you. It's just gonna clip right into the back right here. Bottom in first, then the top. Done. First of all, I'm gonna turn it on, and then we will see which one is out and which one is in. That looks like the right button. We'll crank it up. We've got the drain tube, the in, the out. I think I'm gonna buy a piece of wood to put here to cover this up, so that way I'll have a little bit more of a seal on the rig. But let's close this. I'm just gonna leave it for 20 minutes and see if it cools off at all. Yes, yes. Sweet, sweet relief. It's cooled off about 14 degrees in here. You do have to have the hose pretty close to you to be able to feel it. It's still very, very hot in that corner of the trailer, but this feels quite lovely. Ah, yes. And the air coming out of the unit is actually really cool as well. I'm just gonna put it at my feet when I'm teaching private music lessons, and I'll be able to sit in here and finish my crochet. I don't have to be a dingleberry and go into a coffee shop and do that in public. It's kind of weird. One con I've noticed is that it takes up quite a lot of space. It's not aesthetically my vibe. This is function over fashion right now. I'm so excited I'll be able to sleep at night too. There's a sleep mode on it, so I'm excited to use that. One con also is that it's kind of loud. I want to be able to record music in here, and I'm gonna have to turn that off to be able to record. But if I can get my trailer a little cooler and be able to sleep at night, I'm going to be very, very happy. If I have to sleep like this, I am okay with that. Ah, happy Danna is back. Hot Danna is angry. So one thing I will never do is recommend an item or device that I don't genuinely love. And if this makes it into the video, it means that I love this air conditioning unit and it's worth promoting. So I want to give you guys a discount. There's a link down in the description. I'll put it in the comments as well. If you go camping or have a trailer, you need a portable AC unit for any reason, or need a backup in case your power goes out. Even though I have an imperfect system with my door cracked and letting hot air in, I'm very, very happy with it so far. And if this is making it into the video, it means I've used it plenty of times since trying this for the first time. So Zero Breeze, thank you for sending me this unit. If you guys are burning your butts off this summer, go get yourself one. Would highly recommend this unit. It runs off a battery. It's perfect for my situation. Not only so I can get some work done during the day, but also it's been quite difficult to fall asleep when it's 89 degrees. Who knew? Oh, hi, it's me just sitting in the dark again so I can keep my window cracked and keep the fan blowing. I don't want to turn on my lights because then everyone can see me because I have to keep my doors cracked open. Definitely looking forward to cooler weather. I think I just need to get out of southern Utah. I cleaned out the fridge and went on another little adventure to a cooler climate. What's nice about St. George is you can drive for about 30 to 45 minutes and be in cooler weather. So I drove up to this place called Veo. There's a ranch up there that I like to hang out at. If you ever go, Veo Pies has the best pies you've ever tasted. But I had a nice weekend, a little bit of relief from the heat. And then it was back to St. George. So I have my Jackeries plugged in and charging. There's this little temperature signal. Must be overheating. It's been getting so hot in my Suburban that my Jackery won't even charge when it's overheating. But it's not charging while plugged in because there's a little thermometer that pops up. So does that mean it's overheating? I need to charge them while I drive. I guess I'll go find an outlet. I need power to charge my AC unit. I need power to run my fan tonight. I cannot sleep in this heat without a fan. It's 100 degrees today. So when it's 95 degrees outside, it's warmer in the vehicle. It's 92 outside, so it's probably 100 something in here. It's spicy. By the way, when I was heading up to Montana, we had a bit of a situation. This is fun. love this. So I was just on the freeway and some lovely semi-driver was honking at me. I was driving fast and feeling pumped about a new adventure, a cooler climate. And this semi-driver drove past me and honked his horn, and he was like pointing down. I'm like, what? Yeah, I'm down to hang out. Just kidding, I was not down to hang out. But I had no idea what he was talking about. And then finally I looked in my rearview mirror and my trailer tire was flat. That sucks. That's actually a first for me. I've never had a blowout. I didn't realize it was flat because it was still driving pretty smooth. As you can see, there are 2 tires on each side, so I didn't notice any turbulence really. But I got so lucky because I took the nearest exit and then navigated to the nearest tire store. Here we are heading to Ron's Tires and Motorsports. Thankfully, they were a minute off of the freeway. I just want to go to Montana. I was in and out of there in less than an hour, so as much as that was a pain in the butt, I am so grateful I broke down where I did because got it fixed very quickly and I was back on the road, made it to Montana, obviously, and been having a great time so far. Needless to say, it's not my ideal situation to live in extreme heat in a trailer. And then plot twist, Skylar and I broke up. Was it because of the heat? No, it was not. Was it because he has 7 children? No, it was not. I adored them, and that was one of my favorite parts of dating Skylar. We'll always be friends and friendly. I'm very grateful he came into my life when he did, but I always wish him the best, wish him health, happiness, and all the great things. It's tricky when I share personal stuff online. I feel like I have to tell you details of the breakup and stuff like that, and I just don't want to share that stuff. I just want to send him love, wish him well, and I'm so grateful for our experiences together and grateful for what I've learned from him. Now I'm on to new adventures. I'm up north in Montana, so we're coming back to real time. I'm going to be updating you guys with what I've been doing up here. I've been outfitting some tiny homes, so that's been really fun. I'm going to share that with you. There's Toad in the driveway. I'm doing a little renovation in the trailer, so I'll show you guys that as well, and going on lots of adventures. I'm from Montana, but I haven't explored out here too much. So this is home base for me, at least through the summer. I'll be posting Monday and Wednesday, just so you guys have a little bit of a schedule for now. Thank you so much for watching this far in the video. If you made it here, write heat wave down in the comments below and I'll write you back. And I hope you guys will join me in this next chapter. I hope you will still continue to love and support Skylar as well. And just sending you all the good vibes. Hope you guys are having a great summer so far. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you loved it, share it with your friends. We'll see you on Monday.